welcome back to the Vibrant Life Source channel. And Maggie, you can't see her, she's right here. Maggie and I welcome you today. And today I want to talk about something that I have to deal with all year long, and that is allergies. So I live in the Pacific Northwest, which sometimes I feel like is allergy central. And so I have seasonal allergies. And so I want to talk to you about some of the things that I do because we're coming into springtime, come on. And so I think, with things starting to bloom, we all get the sniffles and all that kind of stuff. So I want to talk about some things that I've tried that's more natural. Now, of course, first and foremost, the disclaimer, I am not a doctor. I am not a naturopath. So these are just things that I do for myself that I have found that have helped to relieve my allergy symptoms. But of course, I highly recommend you should be talking to your doctor to find remedies that work well for you. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna talk to you in different spaces. So I want to talk about the way I manage and manage my allergies through nutrition, through fitness, and through just general wellness practices. Okay, so let's start with nutrition. All right, so when my allergies kick in, and first of all, symptoms of allergies. So for me, it's the dry eyes, the headache, like right here. I get sinus headaches, the scratchy throat, the nose running like a faucet. What else? Sometimes I even get like the aches and stuff, so it can get pretty gnarly sometimes. So the nutrition things that I do, I have found for me, especially when my allergies are going really crazy, is I go off dairy and sugar. So I actually don't consume dairy anyways because I have some food sensitivities with dairy. But I have found that if I have absolutely no dairy when my allergies are going crazy, it does help because the dairy creates mucus and allergies create some mucus. And the last thing one needs is excess mucus. Yeah. How about that visual? Yeah, let's let that soak in a moment. Let's move on. So sugar. I have found also if I am managing my sugar intake, and sugar is sugar, even if I'm eating natural sugar, if I just keep it kind of chill, my symptoms of allergies don't seem as bad. For me, it seems like when I have excess sugar, it kind of stimulates the symptoms of allergies. That's something I've experienced. And also the caffeine. So I try to, I ain't giving up my morning coffee. That is not happening. But if I keep my caffeine to a minimum, it seems to work well. So those are a couple of things that I do nutritionally. And of course I eat a very balanced diet, making sure I get plenty of fruits and veg. Okay? Fitness wise, I find being active does help. Yes, I know the last thing you want to do is go outside, but you could even work out indoors. Is when I am more active, I'm walking, maybe I'm running, I'm doing a workout, it does help. I tend to breathe better. So our natural tendency is not to work out, but for me, I find working out does help. And then also breathing exercises, so yoga. Yoga has helped tremendously with me managing and I have found, I kind of dialed in for me personally, the things with yoga that actually helps. So the breathing, that box breathing, inhaling on a 4 count, holding on a 4 count, exhaling on a 4 count, holding on a 4 count, you get it, box breathing, helps a lot. Also, and just, making sure I'm being conscious of my breath as I'm moving through a very easy yoga practice. I find that I'm actually breathing better and more clearly after my yoga practice that involves some breathing techniques than before. So again, don't fear the exercise. And then the last thing is more general wellness. So things that I do is if I go outside and I come back in, I always make sure I wipe my face down. Wash the hands, wipe the face. Because any pollen, obviously if you're going outside, pollen's gonna get on your face. So I will, wipe myself down. And then the other thing that I find is the Neti Pot, the good old Neti Pot. It does relieve. It's not a permanent thing, but it does relieve. So if you're not familiar with the Neti Pot, it's, there's a picture right here. It's this little pot thing that you run water with a solution in it up one nostril, goes in here and comes back down. It's a little funky at first, but I guarantee you, if you give it a whirl, it does work. And again, it gives me relief. The other thing I do is I'm a big fan of essential oils. One of the ones that I love is, there it is, doTERRA's eucalyptus. I will diffuse this during the springtime. Also, the other thing I do is, so I will get a pot of water and I will get it to a soft boil, put a few drops of this on it, get a towel, create a little sinus steam bath and sit there, and it's lovely. Again, it helps manage, right? And so that's something that I do. I'll do like a little eucalyptus steam bath. Another way is when I take my shower, I will do a couple flicks of this on the wall of the shower, and it creates this lovely little eucalyptus steam bath while I'm taking a shower. Little tip there. And then the last thing I do is if I'm just having a heinous day, I will actually lie down and have a cold compress over my sinuses, because I find that, there's like swelling, there's like inflammation, the capillaries are at the top at the skin surface, and so it does help. So those are some of my tips that I use for allergy season. And don't forget your fur babies. Maggie actually does have seasonal allergies as well. So for doggies, it's usually, you'll find them in skin problems. Maggie, for her, it's her ears, because she got the flappy ears. And so she does shake her head a lot. So even she, as they say, owners and their dogs like the same. So yeah, both Maggie and I have seasonal allergies. So make sure you check in on your fur babies and check with their vet and see if there's something that you could do for them. So there you have it, guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you do for your seasonal allergies, and let's get a conversation going, because we can all help each other. All right, everyone, spring is coming. Have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.